Hi guys. Hi guys, can you hear me? Hi everyone. Hi guys, can you hear me? Oh, okay, yeah, you can hear me, so that's great. I'm so glad to meet everyone again after we just released the DeFi Ranger 2.11. I believe that many of you have tried this new version out. So feel free to let me know what you think on this new version in the chat box, because we'll have a QA session after we introduce our new features, including AI agents, AI PBR Material Snap, parallel projection, and advanced brush. And just like always, we have prepared a gift for all of our webinar viewers. So make sure to stay with us until the end of this webinar to get your gift. Yeah, so DeFi Ranger 2.11 has just been rolled out with around 23 updates. We designed this new version to help you work faster, but also better. So as you can see that we have introduced the AI agents and PBR Material Snap. These two features, we hope that they can help you save time on searching resources across the internet, because like AI agent is just a smart design assistant for your landscape projects. So you don't have to looking for reference materials about which plant species should grow on your target area. You just tell the AI agent where is your project, which color scheme you would like your vegetation to have, and their habits, and AI agent will just do the searching job for you. So, and also we have got the parallel projection, and I believe, yeah, this has been topped many of your wish list for quite a long time, and yeah, it finally came along with DeFi Render 2.11. So make sure to try this out if you haven't. And we have also introduced the advanced brush, because previously, if you use DeFi scatter, you can only create a scatter surface with by selecting a material or a model. So you have to divide all your materials apart in your modeling software before importing the model into DeFi Render. But now with advanced brush, we can paint freely across any surface. So yeah, that's a huge time saver. And also we have added edge divides. It's a new area division method. It can automatically split an edge zone along the scatter surface boundary, so you don't have to manually carve this area out. Yeah, and also we've bring the disk light, which is a new type light, new light source. So when you create disk lights in SketchUp, Blender, or 3ds Max, you can directly import these disk lights into DeFi Render without changing their light source type. And also we have introduced the enhanced IS control for some of the artificial light sources. You can directly apply an IS file now, and you can also use its intensity. And also we have brought the custom path. And yeah, I think many of you have been waiting for this also for quite a long time. So now with custom path, you can add models from your local library and also from team library. And we've also introduced the season feature for Teams plan, because season is, we can read the real world geographic data from season and integrate it into our project directly. So you can create a realistic site context for your project. And yeah, we have so many other optimizations as well. We won't dive into every item here, but you can read the release note on our forum. Yeah, so I'm here with our creative director, so I will hand over to her to do the demonstration part. And yeah, let's go.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, great. So first up, let's talk about the AI agent. You can find the AI agent on the top left toolbar here. So basically, the AI agent is a smart design assistant. And the big news is that we've integrated a massive worldwide plant database into it and create the smart planting feature. So you can stop searching the internet, but let AI find the best local plant species in seconds for your landscape projects. And right now we have 3 vegetation styles to choose from. And in this case, I'm just going to choose the second one. Now you will see a prompt appear. You can select any of these highlight keywords and change them to fit your project. Or you can type in the words directly. Okay, and then click send. Okay, note that for the prompt, you can input in your native language, so doesn't necessarily have to be in English, it can be in French or Spanish. AI agent can read them as well. Okay, all right, here we go. So I'll just enlarge this window here so you can see better. Okay. So here's the list of recommended plant species from the AI agent. I'll just go through them and review their details to make sure they match my requirements. And yeah, let's just say the last three won't work for me. So just hold on Control key and select the ones I don't want. Right click, delete. All right. This list is all set. And what's great about AI agent is that it can automatically apply these plants to your project with just one click. So I'll just click on auto scatter and select the surface. Click create. And just a minute. There you go. A beautiful flower bed is done. How simple is that? Yeah, so another thing about AI agent is that it isn't just randomly throwing plants around either. If I hide the vegetation and show you the scatter highlights here, you can see the patterns the AI designed fit the plants in perfectly. Right. And now I can also export a list of these plants by simply clicking export here. And rename it, save, click save, and you will get something like this. You will get an Excel list of plants like this. And well, this is really useful if you need to get a code from a nursery about specific species or share a plant list with your team members. Besides creating a plant list for a specific area, I can also get a list of every plant in this entire project. So just go back to the AI agent homepage and use the plant schedule feature here and click export, click send. And the AI will automatically count every plant and create a detailed list for me. All right. So that covers smart planting and plant schedule. There are a couple of other fun things you can do, like uploading a form to calculate your total landscaping costs or asking the DeFi bot for help with any issues. But we won't dive into those right now, but you can find tutorials for them on our YouTube channel here. So make sure you follow us, DeFi Render, on YouTube channel. Okay. Let's move on to another huge update in 2.11. Advanced brush. Just give it a few seconds to load. So remember before you had to divide your surfaces by material to create separate areas for different flower beds before using DeFi scatter, right? Yeah, but now we have advanced brush, which lets you just draw scatter areas wherever you want on any surface. Okay. So you can find the advanced brush right here on the top toolbar here, or just hit N for the shortcut. Here. Now my mouse cursor has changed to a brush. I'm just going to hold the left square bracket key to make it slightly smaller so I can be more precise. All right, let's start painting. Okay, that's done. But you can see it's a little bit messy because I drew outside the lines a little bit. In this case, we can switch to the eraser tool using Alt to remove any area that we don't want. Yeah. But here's another way to do it. I'll just quickly go back. Yeah. Okay, so I'll hold the Shift key to lock the scatter material. Now when I draw, it won't go past the boundaries. It keeps everything neat and tidy. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's add some plants to this new area. Right, by the way, you can actually select your plants before you start painting too. It's totally up to you. Either way works perfectly. So we've got a couple of options. We can pick individual plants from the D5 asset library. Yeah. Or we can use one of our scatter presets. Here. Or a studio preset also work. Here. And just like that, the whole area is now filled with plants. So that's one way to use the advanced brush, but we've also made it even better by integrating it with D5 scatter. Let me just quickly create a scatter surface using the brush tool. Hold on Shift and brush out. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now after you create a scatter surface, you now have the option to divide it up using the brush divide here. So just going to make it slightly smaller. Yeah, so I'm going to cut out an area right here. Great. Okay. All right. The scatter surface is now split into two zones, but here's the neat trick with this brush defined division. It actually gives us the option to have the system intelligently create an edge zone along the boundary. Here, edge divide. Just click on it. And just like that, you get an organic edge zone right within the inner sub area. Super simple. And there are some options to tweak the edge zone. So just click on this sub area and tweak the parameters a bit. Yeah. We won't dive into details here, but feel free to watch our tutorial to learn more about these settings. Okay, now we can move on to add vegetation for that 3 areas. I'm going to choose a studio preset for the outermost zone. Here, studio. Yep. And another one for the sub area. And another preset from our asset library, scatter presets, for the central zone. Just choose this one. that's it. So when you combine D5 scatter and the advanced brush with edge divide, you can create some really amazing results. And we've actually been playing around with these new tools on a few projects, and I'd love to show you what we came up with. Here. So here are some examples we tried with different edge width across a few things. Okay. So let's move on to check out AI PBR Material Snap. Just give it a second. Okay, so you can find this new feature in the Material tab of D5 Asset Library here, AI Material Snap. Yeah. And you can upload your reference image here, but in this case, I'll just use the default one for now. Okay, I'll select a specific material from the reference image, like this wood plank, and click Generate. In just a moment, it will generate a material that matches my selection. Okay, so once it's done, I have a couple of options. I can save this material to my local library using this button, or I can use eyedropper to pick it up and apply it directly to my current project, like this. Okay, let me show you another material from our reference image, like this marble material. Click Generate. Okay, and apply it on the tabletop, just like this. Okay, cool. And you can see in the recommendation section down here, you will find multiple materials from D5 Asset Library. So AI kind of analyze my selection and then find the materials from our asset library that best fit what I need. So they're all here and ready for you to use in your project. And so the best part is that the material comes with all the textures, so you don't have to go searching for every single map. Okay, that wraps up our discussion for AI PBR Material Snap, and next up is parallel projection. Okay. So as you can see, the scene is right now in a perspective view, and to activate the parallel projection, just go to camera here and click on parallel here. Or you can just press P for the shortcut, also works. And you can also click isometric here to lock the view to an isometric angle. And you can see now the perspective distortion is gone and you get a clean straight-on view of your project. And I think this feature is super useful for creating isometric diagrams. And now let me show you the Align Views tool using another model here. So, copy. So now just click camera and here align. And you can see the cursor has turned into an arrow. Now just click on the building facade you want to align to, for example, this. And hold on Shift to adjust the view a little bit. And you can see the view instantly snaps to an elevation view. And here are some examples we made using this feature. So they are all straight out of D5, no post-production. Interiors. Isometric. Exteriors. And bird's view. And yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks, everyone. Yeah, so if you have any questions about this new features, simply drop it in the chat box. So we'll pick some to answer. How to get those example project files? Okay, so we'll see if we can upload one or two project files to our DeFi forum. So stay tuned. You can check the Thing Express on DeFi forum. How did you make the deep black backgrounds? If you refer to the black backgrounds we just show in the parallel projection, so we have used a section plan and we place it in front of the in front of our architecture, so we can create that black background, and we'll also demonstrate it in our new tutorial. So stay tuned. Can student accounts get this feature? Yes, the new features we demonstrated today are all available for EDU accounts. Educational accounts can use all of these features. New cars. Okay, so we'll forward this message to our asset team and see if they can add in more new cars to our asset library. Thank you. You tried the AI Material Snap. It doesn't work with tile. Okay, so please send this issue to support@d5text.com, and our professional expert will get back to you and see why this happened. Thank you. Can I share the AI file when I do the vegetation? If you export the scatter generated by our AI agents, yes, you can share the Excel file with other people or your team members. What exactly does smart retouch do in AI post-processing? So smart retouch is like when you put an image to the post AI, it will like smartly recreate your image based on your original structures. It won't completely change your image, but let it become more like colorful or creative. Yeah. Oh, okay. So will students be able to use CISM? It's currently only a feature for team plan. Okay, so what's the best way learn DeFi render if you work with 3ds Max? And you can follow our YouTube channel, which is DeFi render, and we'll share many free tutorials on our YouTube channel. Okay, so thank you everyone, and that's all for today. And we have prepared a 7-day DeFi Pro trial for you, so make sure to redeem it before August 17th, 2025. And mind, this is a limited offer, so be sure to redeem quickly before the backup runs out. So yeah, so if you have any feedback on the seminar, you can also fill this form to let us know so we can provide you better services next time. And yeah, thank you everyone. Bye, thank you.